more. And as I mentioned in the Oktoberfest tips and tricks video last year, one of the essential foods at the beer fest are the large Bavarian soft pretzels. And I love the Bavarian soft pretzels. And it made me sad when I thought about the fact that most people in the world are not here in Munich to enjoy them. So while I can't bring all of you here to the Bavarian soft pretzel, I decided that today I'm going to try to bring the Bavarian soft pretzel to you. Hey everyone, I'm Donna and you're watching Wanted Adventure Living Abroad. Okay, so yes, I am a hobby baker, but no, I've never made pretzels before. So no promises, I'm just gonna try my best and we'll see how it turns out. According to the recipe that we'll be using today, which I found in an NPR article by Paula Friedrich, the first thing that we have to do is mix all together in a bowl 500 grams of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 200 to 250 milliliters of hot water that's hot but not quite boiling, and 1 packet of rapid rise yeast. Interesting little bit of information is that in 2014, at the Oktoberfest alone, just in 2014, a bazillion and 3 pretzels were consumed. That's right, a bazillion and 3. That's an exact number. Okay, so after the first round of mixing, I kind of feel like that's not what pretzel dough should look like. I think it's a little dry. So I'm gonna try to add some more water. Just a little bit more. I'm putting a little bit of water in at a time because, as my mom always told me, you can always add more, but once you put it in, you can't take it out. I feel like that would be an important thing to remember at the Oktoberfest as well. Once you drink all that beer, you can't get it out again. Oh wait, I've seen people throwing up. Yes, you can get it out. You can definitely get that beer out again. All right. I think that looks pretty good in there. It smells good too. Nice and yeasty. Looks delicious. The next thing that I'm supposed to do is put this in a bowl and then cover it with a moist towel and let it sit to rise for 2 hours. So let that rapid rise yeast do its job. I should go find something to do. 2 hours later, let's see how the dough looks. Ooh, look at that. Wow. That little dough has taken over the entire bowl. Okay, let's see if I can get it out. Ooh, it's pretty sticky. It smells really good. It smells like, yeah, well, like yeast and flour. So now I am to break it apart into the different pretzel sections. I know I talked about the large Bavarian pretzels, but I'm gonna make these a little bit smaller, a little bit more manageable since this is my first time ever making a pretzel. I have no idea if these sizes are correct. I'm just kind of winging it here. All right, we've got, oh, this one's gonna be a little small. Okay, 4 sort of equal balls. Now, the recipe said that folding them into the pretzel shape was pretty tricky and that I should just, go ahead and make rolls. But that sounds kind of lame to me. So I'm gonna try to make the actual pretzel shape and we'll see how that goes. The first step is to roll the pieces of dough into little snakes. Now, the dough is stiffer than, say, Play-Doh, so you might want to roll all the pieces a little bit, then let them sit for 5 minutes, and then roll them all again. Also, try to push out any air pockets while you're rolling them out. So feel for them with your hands and try to push them out. All right, so I've got the dough for my first pretzel ready to go. Now I'm going to try to form it into the pretzel shape. You lay it like this, cross over at the top, and then cross again, and flip. Hey! That's not too bad. Ta-da! Nice. came out okay. So exciting. It doesn't look terrible. Like jump rope. Flip. Okay, that one wasn't my best one. Maybe we'll cross a third time. Oh, look at that. Looks wonderful. Professionally made pretzels are dipped in lye before being baked, and that's what gives them that beautiful brown color. But if you didn't know, lye isn't exactly the thing you want to dip your fingers into, and as I've been known to be a little klutzy from time to time, I decided it's not even a good idea for me to do with gloves on. But that's okay, because this recipe said that I can get the same or similar results dipping the pretzels into a boiling mixture of water and baking soda. So that's what we're gonna do now. I don't know what the best way to do this is. Oh, look at that, they really plumped up. So this is a mixture of 90 grams of baking soda and 1.5 liters of water. So we put the pretzel in there for 30 seconds, and then we flip it and another 30 seconds. So 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. There's all these like bubbles coming up around the pretzel. All right, flipping the pretzel. Okay. See, good thing that wasn't lye. Look at that, my fingers are still here. This is awesome. There's like all these little bubbles just bubbling all up around the dough. That's really cool. Okay, so now we take the pretzel out, dab it on the paper towel, and then it goes right back onto the baking sheet. Look at that. Oh no, it's coming apart. Hey, look at that! 1 pretzel down. Sort of successfully, 3 to go. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Three Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. What do the Germans say to count? They don't say Mississippi. I don't know. So what's the German word for counting? You know it's been a second. They smell really good. They look a little funny, but they smell really good. I think I'm getting better at this. So before putting the pretzels in, they're pretty smooth. The dough is pretty smooth, and then afterwards it's really sticky. It gets really sticky and it feels really rough. Like, yeah, this feels like nice smooth dough, and I don't know, this feels like some kind of dried skin, which doesn't sound very appetizing, but. So now to finish off the pretzels, we've got coarse pretzel salt, and you can put however much you want, your personal preference. And with this, actually, you can put a lot on because you can always scrape it off later. So when you go to eat the pretzel, if it's got too much salt on it, you can wipe a little away. So actually, Mom, this time, it's okay to put too much on. So now we put the pretzels in the oven for 14 to 20 minutes or until nice and brown. The pretzels have been in there for 18 minutes now. They're looking golden brown, delicious. Let's get those bad boys out of there. I'm just really shocked that they came out looking this nice. I mean, look at that. It actually looks like a real pretzel. Wow. It smells good, but moment of truth, how does it taste? I don't believe it. It tastes like a pretzel. It actually tastes like a pretzel, and pretty delicious at that. Success! So my question for you is, before you started watching this video, what did you think? Did you think that I would be successful at making a Bavarian pretzel or not? Please let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. And also, the recipe to these pretzels are down in the description box below. Go ahead, try it out. If you do, please let me know on my Twitter and my Facebook page. How'd it go for you? Share a photo whether it was a success or not.
Until next time, auf Wiedersehen!
Sort of, pretty much. Oh no! Now we've got 3. I think it's done. According to the recipe that I'll be using today, which I found on an NPR article by Paula Friedrich, one of the essential food items here at the Bear Fest,